Hello everybody. So today I have kind of a fun video, but I just kind of wanted to talk about summer. It is 90 degrees today here in DC and I am feeling it. I'm feeling the summer vibes. I'm kind of excited about summer makeup, and I'm also having to think about not just like fun colors and you know, like trends and fun things to wear, but also just kind of like the realities of summer. And so this is both going to be a like summer trends I'm excited to wear, and also just like summer products that, you know, will kind of be must-haves in the summer. So we're gonna go through a bunch of different products that I just kind of have picked out as screaming summer to me in the sense of trends, or as just a good way to approach the heat, because it gets hot, I get so sweaty. There's a lot to consider. Anyways, first products, glowy sunscreens. I have the Supergoop Glow Screen and the e.l.f. Suntouchable Whoa Glow. The Glow Screen is 40 and the e.l.f. is 30. I feel like in the summer, obviously sunscreen's important. We all know that. Like, that's not an interesting thing to say. I think what I like about these is they make putting on sunscreen feel like part of your makeup routine or part of skincare. It's very comfortable. It doesn't feel gross. They don't pill a ton, and they make your skin feel really nice. And so in the summer, I think what I'm most excited about with this is to kind of just wear this on its own. The Supergoop one is a little bit tinted, has a beautiful glow if you can see. And I feel like just wearing this alone is going to be really nice, especially because it has a glow, it has the teeniest, weeniest bit of coverage. It's just gonna allow me to kind of feel like I'm doing my makeup without putting on a ton of heavy product. And even wearing that alone, I'll feel, you know, kind of have a base, kind of feel like I'm putting on product, and it serves a purpose. So I feel like these glowy, beautiful sunscreens are going to really be something I reach for in the summer, obviously for sunscreen purposes, but also I just think in the summer I really struggle to wear like any makeup because it just gets so hot and humid. So I really have to be conscious of what I put on my face, because it's really just gonna like melt off. So I feel like lighter is better, and having kind of like a 2-in-1 with the sunscreen is big. And I think this e.l.f. one is a great dupe for the Supergoop. They're very similar. I'll just put the e.l.f. one in here too, just for fun. And yeah, I'll probably buy the full size of the e.l.f. when it comes out. I feel like the e.l.f. has a little bit more of a white cast, maybe, but they both kind of blend to really similar. So they're both great products, and I feel like that's a good place to start. Next are these two skin products that to me kind of represent basically a really lightweight sheer foundation. I think both of these are pretty good at it. I think the MAC Studio Radiance Face and Body Foundation is like the OG classic of just a light sheer wash, sheer tint. It's gonna have like very minimal coverage, but it's gonna kind of even out your face and just give a really nice base. And I feel like during the summer when you're just sweating, this like fades really nicely and isn't going to just like break up on your face and look weird if you do like sweat it off at all, or I don't know. I also just think it's so comfortable to wear in the summer and like the sticky, humid heat. I think these light coverage foundations that feel like nothing and feel like water are really big. This is the CoverGirl Hydro Fresh Tint, which is supposed to be a dupe for a lot of different, like a lot of these suspended products we all know. And I really like this because it's just so thin and fluid. It has a bit more coverage than the face and body and doesn't feel as weightless, but it's just like such a watery feeling. Like it really, on your finger, it just feels like liquid. So I don't know, I feel like both of these are going to be things I reach for a lot in the summer. Like the heavier coverage foundations are definitely going to need to go. I feel like I'm just like really stuck on the heat rather than trying to make it last. I feel like in the summer sometimes you just have to make it like work with what it is, and you know, if you're someone who sweats off your makeup, you just kind of have to maybe have makeup that'll look good if it does come off. So I feel like just keeping your skin light and, you know, really dewy and just kind of going with it, because you really can't do much to prevent that in the summer. So those are the kind of like products, I feel, just like not necessarily trends, but more so like products I think I'll be really leaning towards. So now I want to do some fun color trends, and yeah. So the first color that sort of comes to mind is these bright poppy pinks. So I have 3 I picked out here. This is the Nudestix Nudies Bloom collection in Poppy Girl. This I think is like one of the best examples of this. It's just this like bright, beautiful, like poppy pink. I think is so fresh and pretty, especially on like tan skin. I think this looks awesome. I have the MAC Glow Play Blush in Heat Index, which is a little brighter, but just another like fuchsia, hot pink, kind of poppy. Then we have like a more affordable option. This is e.l.f. in Pinky Promise. I'm gonna swatch this too. I feel like this particular blush I'll want to like wear a little more sheared out because it's just like a very intense pigment, but just again those like bright poppy pinks. And another one, this is funny, this is a lipstick but I use it as a blush. This is Candy Yum Yum by MAC, and it's another one of these like bright fuchsia pinks, but blended out and like worn very sheer. I think it's so pretty. So this is kind of the first trend. It's funny, you can see they get a little more intense as you go on, but just these like bright poppy fuchsia pinks I'm so into this summer, and I think are gonna look so beautiful on like tan, sun-kissed skin. I think there's just a lot of fun to be had with these colors, and it just makes me think of summer. So I feel like this particular product color is like really calling my name. The next sort of product color, especially for blush and bronzers, are going to be what I call like blush bronzer monochrome looks. So I have 2 I picked out here. I have the Nudestix in Sun-Kissed. This is just the Sun-Kissed one. Looks like, so you can see how it's a lot browner than any of these other ones, but it's not like a full brown. It has that kind of blush tone. This one is Sunset Strip, and I think this one is a little pinker, but I like this one a bit more for like my skin tone, which does like tan in a more like pink red look. But I feel like in the summer, just kind of committing to that like blush, bronzy, burnt look as a monochrome look, like even on your cheeks as bronzers and also on your lips and your eyes, just looks so good. And these 2 colors I feel like are really great examples of it. I feel like it can also be like a pretty subtle look and, you know, give a kind of bronzy sun-kissed glow, but I also just think as like a summer trend, this just like calls my name and kind of allows you to mimic the effects of sun without getting a ton of sun. So I'm very excited to wear these. I don't know, I just feel like during the winter, like this wasn't calling my name as much. Looking like that bronzy, like warm sun-kissed glow, like just wasn't the same. So I don't know, I'm very excited about these. The next sort of like blush trend, I guess, is these bright, these are what I would call like summer blushes that are like kind of really like fun and tropical. So these are 2 e.l.f. Luminous Putty blushes. I love these 2 shades. So this one is an Isla del Sol. It is an orange blush, and I just think it's so fun and like it just makes me think of like a beach vacation. So I just feel like this all over the cheeks. It has a glow, it's so warm. It just is summer in a tub, in a tin. And then this one is Barbados, and it's a brown color, kind of a tan look, very bronzy, I feel. And even these on the eyes, like I think that's another big thing, especially with these bottom colors. I think these would look amazing on the eye and just have like a monochrome look in these like sunny tropical summer colors. I just feel like these colors, you don't ever like think to wear them in the winter. They just don't have the same hit. Like I just feel like wearing like these glowy warm blushes just don't hit the same in the winter, and in the summer, like this is just calling my name. So that is another trend I'm very excited about. Then the last cheek trend is going to be glowy bronzer. So I feel like, again, in the summer, just like glow and looking very luminous, especially because in the summer, I feel like you can, oddly enough, struggle with dry skin, especially if you're like peeling and your skin is kind of sun damaged. I think really having just like glowy, healthy skin is really like important in the summer, and I feel like these glowy bronzers do it. So an example I picked out is this Wet n Wild Color Icon bronzer in Sunset Striptease. So this is a super glowy, super beautiful bronzer. I hope you can see that sheen, but it just looks so pretty. And I feel like during the summer, like, again, this applied maybe a little more liberally, and even use this blush, like it just will really light up the face. So I mean, just looking at my hand, these are some bright colors, and they're very like fun and tropical and just like warm and sun-kissed. So I don't know, I just feel like these are the things that I'm really excited to try out in the summer and to really wear and lean into. So I'm excited about these. Next, we're gonna move into some eyes. So I feel like for eyes, I just picked out some colors that are really calling my name. So the first is going to be corals. I think corals are so fun, so summer as well. This is the shade Friday Feels from ColourPop, and this is like, honestly, probably like a metallic, like gold pink coral. Like it has a little more than just like a pure coral. It's got like a bit of a shift, if you can see, and it's just so stunning on the lids. It adds just so much dimension. And I feel like in the summers where you can kind of go like kind of crazy with these like warm metallic eye looks, it doesn't look as like insane and like 2014. It just kind of looks like you're like leaning into the summer fun, just a warm, beautiful eye. And I think it would go really beautifully with a lot of these blushes. So any sort of coral, but this particular one I'm so excited for because it is just so bright and beautiful. To kind of like chill out a bit before we get to these greens, I really like golds and rose golds as well. I feel like these are also very like fun in the summer. So this is Elf's gold, and I just think it's so beautiful. The rose gold I find to be a little more wearable too than maybe you would expect. It's also a little cooler tone, but I just still think these like pretty metallic metal tones are just a lot of fun in summer for like nighttime looks, and kind of, again, just like leaning into just like the bronzy, the golds, the metallics, just anything that is kind of giving that like warmth and glow to the skin. So those two I'm really just thinking about in the summer, especially the gold. I love the gold. I then have this ColourPop shadow stick in Bear With Me. So this to me is again giving that just like warm, bronzy, pinky, like a bronzer eyeshadow look. It doesn't have the glow, it's matte, but I think again the matte, you know, certainly has its place, and just like buffing this out and having just like a little bit of depth in a just warm pink toned bronzy eye. I feel like this is kind of the shade I might lean to the most, and it's just stunning. I also think this like works to just kind of do a monochromatic look, which I think I'm going to be so into this summer, whether it is with these fun colors or just kind of keeping a really neutral and monochrome. I just am really leaning towards that right now. Then I just think the color of the summer are these like chartreuse, light lime greens. This is Elf's Lava Lamp. So cool, such an amazing color. And then this is NYX Epic Wear Eyeliner in Chartreuse Flash. So another like fun way to wear this is with gold glitter on top. So I have I have a gold glitter eyeshadow from Pat McGrath, and I love layering that over this green. And I feel like it looks a lot like this eyeliner, but it's going to be a lot easier to apply than eyeliner all over your eye. So those colors to me are just screaming summer, and I feel like this just like sheared out all over the lid is so beautiful and glowy and fun, and it's not as crazy as you might think. Like It is a kind of a crazy color, but I just think it's so on trend right now that it's not even that weird to just like wear it all blended out. So I don't know, I've just really been loving that combination, and I've been so excited to wear like the gold glitter on top of this green. So it's really just like looks like a gold look, but then in comparison to, you know, this gold, it's a very different kind of gold, and it just is very striking. So those are the eye trends I'm excited for. Now let's quickly go through lips. Again, kind of focusing on like the products itself, but also the effect. So a big trend I'm excited about are just like flavored lip glosses. So I really kind of was thinking about this with the Summer Fridays because these smell so good. The scents are so delicious, and I've really like not thought about flavored lip gloss in a while, but these are just so enjoyable and so much fun to wear and just like have that taste on your lips. That I was like, you know what? I feel like this needs to be the summer of flavored lip glosses again. I have a couple of random ones in my collection. These are from like Bath & Body Works. So Vanilla Bean Noel, a super minty one. And then this e.l.f. one is a peach flavored. So I just think they're so pretty. These ones are tinted as well. And the Summer Fridays ones are very moisturizing. So the overall trend I'm definitely into is like these tinted flavored lip balms. But I also really want to emphasize like the moisturizing lip balms. I feel like that to me is going to be something I'm really into this summer, because again, I just think summer, the sun, chlorine, whatever you're doing, there's like a lot more risk of just like dry skin and dry lips. And I think in the summer, just kind of having these balmy products, not necessarily glossy, although these are all glosses. I think just like moisturizing lip products to keep your lips hydrated in the heat of summer is gonna be big for me. I'm trying to focus on that because I always mess with my lips. The last product I wanted to highlight is going to be balms. So this is really the only product that kind of I had in my collection that fits this, and this is just like a mini sample. But again, in terms of like products that are comfortable to wear in the summer, when it is hot, you're sweaty, maybe your hair is down, whatever, I just don't want, it's so nasty getting like gloss all over your face or getting hair stuck in gloss, especially when I'm already just like very sensitive to sensations in the summer. So I think balms are gonna be big, like just these slight tints. This one has like the slightest bronze tint. I don't even know if you can see, but these slight tints that are moisturizing, are slippy, aren't gonna like catch on texture on your lips, but they're gonna not be sticky and your hair is not gonna get caught in them. You're not gonna feel like gross wearing them. It's just a very low stakes sort of product, and I feel like that's kind of the whole theme of the video, just like low stakes in terms of like textures and effort, but fun colors and allowing you to get like some of the fun like sheer washes of beautiful bright colors. So that is all the things I'm excited to wear this summer. Trends, products, sensations, what have you. I hope you guys found this video somewhat enjoyable. I was just having a lot of fun thinking about summery products, and the warm weather got me excited to do my makeup again and just kind of like rotate in some new products. So just want to talk about it. So anyways, thank you all for watching, and I'll see you next time.